worked on his nitrous tune. Let's see how much. See if he's got enough for the LTD. No time from the previous guy.
Down to 56 back in the left lane.
Michael likes to run some motor passes first. I'm guessing that's what the other one was. And probably this one. Yep. 810 at 85.9.
Oh wow, that thing's 803. Oh, he ran him down. That guy went 744 to 104. That looks like a crash waiting to happen.
Yeah, I was about to say, he got sideways.
All right. Oh,
we raced?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna spray. I thought you were spraying.
No, I was just getting warmed up.
Here we go. Oh, Kyle killed him on the tree. Uh-oh. Oh, the first hurts. Got it. Here he goes. Oh, 762 at 90. Kyle with a victory over McNugget. McNugget, what? Just shake your head. McNugget, oh, Kevin, the pressure got to him. Dang it. Kyle with the victory, son. Dang it. Dadgummit.
I'll take everyone you can get.
I tell you, hey, in all honesty, Kyle's personal best is a 761. He just won a 62. So,
He's right there,
I
huh?
don't know. He's
Consistency.
he just needed that competition. That's what he wanted, that competition. Took him out, man. You killed him on the tree. Hold on.
Knocked another one off.
Dang.
Keeps ticking it.
Yeah.
64, 63, 62. Eventually it's gonna get there.
Yeah, it keeps working its way down.
I want a 59, that's all I want.
Well, it's right there. Brad. All right. See what we got going on here. It's Brad's first pass of the night. See if the sun keeps going down a little bit more. Get some shade on that start line. That's a good run. 705 at 98. Oh, it's getting after it now. Woo! Brad on a hot lap. Trying the right lane. .717 at 97. He's fixing to spray it. He's fixing to spray it down. 721.
So he don't know what the hell he's doing.
He's fixing to spray it down.
He just puts stuff in the hole and he adjusts the distributor.
He needs some solenoids that don't look like salt and pepper shakers. They're not, they're little.
He's got a... He needs to take a drill bit to...
He just needs to take the pills out.
Yeah, there you go.
Just run the hose.
Wide open, baby.
Let the gaskets regulate it, right?
Yeah, dude, the solenoid's only gonna flow what it flows. The line's only gonna flow what it flows. The heck with it. I've done that before. It didn't make no difference. It ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. That solenoid ain't gonna flow that much. David knows it's science. It's all right. It's all right. It's gonna be all right, man. Let it rip. Don't run the number or talk about running the number. Go up there and do it. Spray it down. When he ain't looking, we'll just take the jets out of it. Here we go. All the spray.
Bring the house down.
Oh, wow. Back out. That's great. Yeah, reset the tree. He's fixing it. What's it gonna run?
Making it run pro tree.
I'm gonna be optimistic, 722.
20 flat.
Wow. Personal best of 21. What do you think, David?
What jet did he have it before?
I don't know. I don't know.
35.
Brad said 35. He's a realist. What
Hot temperature.
do you think, David?
I'll say 710.
Oh, jeez.
10? It's on.
He's in the wrong lane, too. Ain't he,
I
Brad?
think he sprinkled some science on it. Yeah.
Oh, it left pretty good. Good 60 foot. It's good 60 foot. 23. I almost got it, man. Almost got it. We go again. 60 foot back up. 36. say this much. Our track is having a pretty good night as far as people showing up, racing. It's always cool. Making that money, trying to. Rusty. Pirate, the nitrous. Which Skyler would have got a little bit better burnout. Got brand new tires on it. Pirate killed him on the tree. 53 for Rusty. 736 at 92, 733 at 93. Oh, wow. Pirate killed him on the tree. That's a good race, though. Hey, Skyler should be fairly happy with that. greatest performance-wise, but we're figuring a few things out on the anti-roll, so getting the car figured out a little bit. So no complaints. Had a couple really good races with Brad. That was a lot of fun. So we'll talk about it in blah blah blah. We'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, hey, what's going on? We're working on the car. I know this. It's supposed to be blah 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 time, right? Well, technically it is blah 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 time, but I figured I would do a 2-for-1. We call it multitasking. I'm not good at it, but I do like to attempt it every now and then, just to see if I've improved any. What are we doing? Well, we're changing carburetor studs out. We need some longer ones, these that David so gratuitously supplied us, and we are taking our 1-inch Chinese plastic, phenolic, whatever it is. We also have David's crazy phenolic spacer. These things weigh a ton. What are we doing? We're going to do the 2-inch. 2-inch is not really going to work. I stacked them a week or two ago, and the air cleaner thing was going to be a no-go. It's a lot of work for, I don't know if there's any perceived benefit, but all is not lost because I did buy this. This right here is actually, this thing is light. It's a aluminum. Yeah, it's got a thing. I've got a flare cap coming for it. I don't even know why I bought an AN flare cap. I'm just a baller, I guess. This is an aluminum. It's 1.5 inches. You can't see that, but it says 1.5 inches. This is a NASCAR spacer. This came from a NASCAR. It's 1.5 inches. It's a compromise. I know people are like, well, why you get aluminum? Because, you know, the phenolic and resin dissipates heat. Well, from what I've read, the resin ones will warp and cause vacuum leaks and all this other kind of stuff, especially like the cheaper ones. The phenolic, whatever. A couple guys have done some tests with heat guns, and the fuel in the bowl and stuff was no warmer than with either three. None of them showed any real advantage. Now, before anyone freaks out, he was also using a air gap style intake. We have a Victor Jr., which is not a solid, like a Stealth or a regular dual plane. So I guess with the runners being separated and stuff, the heat buildup is not as prominent as it would be in a regular dual plane or something else. I'm just telling you what the guy said. So this is what we got. We're going to put it on. We're going to try it. The other thing with the 2-inch, like I say, the throttle linkage, there's a lot of stuff when you start raising something up that high that you start running into all kinds of clearance issues. More so, the 1-inch was fine, but this was looking pretty gnarly. And this may not even be great. It's a compromise. To be perfectly honest, it was $38 shipped, and I just thought it looked freaking awesome. Granted, I spent another $4, I think, on a flare cap, so it's whatever. But I just thought it looked really freaking cool. And, when I popped the hood, I think it looks cool, even though I can't see it because that ugly freaking air cleaner deal. Anyway, let me finish this up and we'll be back and do the blah, 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 but this is a multitask video. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me put the carburetor studs in and kind of see where we're at. It's blah, blah, blah time. Let's go ahead and get this started. This video is already kind of long. You see that we were doing a little update to the car. We added a 1.5 inch, a 1.5 inch aluminum NASCAR spacer. And we got it all kind of smashed up under the hood, and it is what it is. So what all went down? It's a pretty good night. First off, Skylar got some new tires for his car. Work in progress. It's just a work in progress. Needs seat time. Needs just try and get the car figured out a little bit more. I know I keep saying that. Skylar just does not get to race as much as we do. He's out of town and then he's back in town, and it's a little bit of work to get a hold of that, to try and get that whole thing sorted out. It really needs some laps put on it. But he had the one pass that was pretty good, and just kind of, we were also kind of shooting from the hip on some of the filming and stuff. Kevin's daughter was catching some of my shots. Amber, bless her heart, and she's not as good as Kevin, but I appreciate her doing that for us, and she was having a little fun with it. But Michael made some motor passes, was trying some stuff with his nitrous kit, and the 723 was very promising, and then it just kind of backed up into the 30s, and he could never kind of recapture that glory. Like anything, it all starts with a 60 foot. He had his best 60 foot of the night on his first pass, and then it just kind of backed up from there. It is what it is. Also, not a ton of race cars there that night. A lot of street cars. It's a good night for the track as far as business, but not quite as many race cars as we would have liked, I guess. You know, it's kind of, I don't know, hit or miss, I guess. Brad had the 705 and a couple other good passes. Me and him had some good races. I threw a couple of them away with some red lights. And he had a few passes he struggled on. He missed a gear on one and pulled it out of first on one. But other than that, the races, the races were pretty close. We had two really good ones that were really close, and it's always good racing Brad. Cars were sort of even in certain ways, but McNugget, Kevin had some struggles with it. I'm sure you'll see that on his channel, and then Rod 1769, he'll have other videos from the night. But David's car wasn't ready yet, and Kyle, personal best, congratulations, 755. You know, he's been nibbling away at that car, so congrats to him on 755 and the bird turd, and again, pretty mild combo, and you know, that's just cool. So let's take a look at the time slips real quick, and we'll be right back and kind of wrap this up. Okay, here's our first pass, our get to know you pass. I have the DA, you know, down at the bottom of the screen like normal. Spun, that run pretty much sucked, you know, got a little bit of mile an hour from the wheel speed, but whatever. We brought it back around and tried the left lane and pretty much duplicated that run. Then we were going to make a pass, and Pirate snuck up there next to us, and he just ran on motor. That was probably our best pass of the night, in all honesty, just except for the 60 foot, but mile an hour was pretty good. That might actually be high mile an hour for this car. Anyway, we got Pirate on the tree. I always like to brag about that because he's usually pretty good on the tree. Then we were racing the truck, and I don't know what happened to him, but you know, whatever, we red lit anyway, so whatever. Then we raced Brad. Oh my gosh, I was dead red, and I don't even know what's going on with that one. And Brad was dead late, so you know, it's a good pass for Brad because he had ran a 705 earlier, so his car was getting after it a little bit. Then we ran again. Now this was the race of races right here. Look at the reaction times: 092, 097, 150, 153. And then he started coming on there a little bit at the end. 711 with a 014, 711 with a 030, and I won it. The margin of victory is 005. That was so close at the end. I mean, I had to look at the light on the rail to see who won, because I thought he went around me. Then we came back around. I threw one away here with a red light. This was actually on a hot lap too. That really kind of sucked on my end because I had that one in the bag. Brad, that would have been a good pass for Brad if he hadn't missed fourth though. Then we tried this is our last pass of the night, and dadgummit, if I would have cut a better tree, now Brad could say the same thing if he cut a better tree. I mean, he would have just outrun me, but dang it, man, that was killing me. Mile an hour was fading a little bit, so I don't know what was going on with that. I don't know what the deal was. It was warm though. I mean, ain't no joke about that. So, anyway, we made, what was that? 2, 4, 6. We make 8 I thought we made 9 passes. Why was I thinking that I made 9 passes? 2, 4, 6, 8. I only made 8. I could have swore I had made 9 passes, but I guess not. Sorry guys, we did make 9 passes. This is where Brad pulled it out of first, and oh gosh, we had him on the tree too. So yeah, but Brad handled us most of the night. We had 1, Let me see. I think we only had two. I think we only had 2 victories. He had, I don't know, 2 or 3 against us. There's 3. Yeah. Yep. Brad had 3 victories on us, and we only had 2. So, anyway, we'll get him next time. All right, well, there you have it. 8 passes, no misgears. The anti-roll was doing its job. We made a little adjustment to it on the preload. Car was going to the left a little bit. So we made a small adjustment to that, and the one pass where I red lit and it went like 140, that was actually really level. That was actually a really good launch. I was pretty happy with it. So, but we're still, you know, kind of experimenting with it a little bit, and that's, you know, it'll just take a little bit to kind of get the launch figured back out again and stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for subscribing. I know this one's probably long already. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. Until next time on the Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos, lover of LTDs, Lincolns, drag vans, 4eyes, POS, Mustangs, 5.8s, convertibles. I think that sums it up. We'll see you guys in the next vid, and yes, there will be one.